about taking away the federal tax deductibility out of the Iowa code, people come and swarm the Capitol with signs and they get very upset about it. So when you talk about doing it from the other way, it might not be all that popular with conservatives in Iowa.
Well, I know it's, you know, if you want a simpler code, if you want a flatter code and flatter taxes, then you've got to get, you got other folks who eliminate all these deductions. I mean, basically have a flat tax that you add your income up, and I'm leaving the five in place that are, I think, essential for supporting families and health and shelter. I mean, sort of the basic elements of society. But supporting state governments that tax their citizens a lot is not high on my priority list.
I mean, Iowa, there's a lot of reasons why Iowa would benefit from getting away from the federal tax deduction, because it makes the rate look artificially high, and yet they hang on to it because of the principle of they don't like taxed on a tax. They don't like being taxed on a tax. Is that, I mean, is that something that you hear from voters as you talk about this?
I haven't.
I mean, look around at the bumper stickers in Iowa. You'll see no tax on a tax.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but if we want a simpler tax code, you've got to, and you want a tax code that can be as flat as possible and the rate as low as possible, then you got to get rid of all of the deductions, exclusions, credits.
Right.
There's lots of things that people I know like in the tax code. That's why they're there.
Right. Well, and that makes them very hard to get rid of as well.
It does. That's why going and trying to be bold and simple. People want bold and simple. Well, this is bold and simple.
Okay.
And I am sure that like I said, there will be opposition to every single one of the things. Someone will oppose the fact that you're getting rid of this or you're getting rid of that. But if you're getting a lower rate, and you're in essence you're paying the same or less in taxes, then what's the problem?
A lot of the things you're getting rid of, though, are sort of special interest things that don't affect every taxpayer, and this is one that probably affects just about every taxpayer.
Yeah, but if you think about it, people in Iowa are going to end up doing better than the people in New York or in California. Iowa's not a high tax state. I mean, it's not a low tax state, but it's not a high tax state. And what happens with this deductibility of state and local taxes, it's a big subsidy from Iowa to New York, and Iowa to Connecticut, and Iowa to California. If people look at it from that perspective, they actually net do better with the lower rate without the deduction than having the higher rate with the deduction.
Mm-hmm.